some time to speak to him, to probably ask him how he has managed to balance the books as well as business at UBC, and how best he has really made it to this particular point. But also, allow me to tell you that we have different graduates who will be graduating in different programs. We do have those who will be graduating, of course, as human resource managers. We do have those who will be graduating in public administration and management. We also do have those who will be graduating in procurement and supply chain management. But of course, we also do have those who will be graduating in finance, financial management, in business administration. Those are some of the courses the graduates who are seated at this particular time will be graduating in. Of course, this is something that it is not easily achievable, but of course it only takes time to those who are really dedicated to ensure that they graduate and also reach their milestone. Remember, everybody has set targets that they do want basically to accomplish, but also it takes time also to convince yourself as a human being to ensure that you pursue education. Like I told you, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Thomas Taebwa, has already arrived, and he is going to be the chief guest of this very particular occasion. And don't alone, also other dignitaries from government who will be, of course, taking their positions at a later time. We also do have professors who are within the vicinity, and they will be also gracing this occasion. I'm coming to you live from Uganda Management Institute, that is UMI, where we're here to celebrate with the graduates who have managed to pursue their education, of course, at different levels. By the look of things, I see a number of ladies, a number of gents that have really managed to ensure that they compose themselves to see how best they can really put up competition within the education sector. Remember, for you, before you apply for a job, it's very important for you to have at least a particular level that you must have reached on to ensure that you should be considered. And more so, those who want to take up big government positions within this nation. Like maybe to give you a slight overview on how this place looks like for those who are coming, of course, to UMI, those who are passing via Kololo. I should tell you that there is some heavy traffic, but of course the traffic police is in control, of course, trying to give directions at a particular time, and also to understand how best you can really maneuver to reach to this place. But also those who are in a hurry, I think you have to use border borders, by the way, if you really want to catch up with time. As for now, we are still waiting for the procession to begin, but like I said, since we do have the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Thomas Taebwa, who has already arrived, that really shows you that actually the ceremony has already started. And of course, not forgetting that tonight, this is the 22nd graduation for Uganda Management Institute. The smile that I do have on my face, I do have the colleagues that I do work with, of course, at Uganda Broadcasting Corporation. They're going to be telling us how they have managed to reach at this level. And of course, I'll be asking them what else needs to be done. They have joined me, Mr. Chomuhendo Fred. You're most welcome. You're live on UBC TV.
Thank you very much, Jethro, and good to be here, and thank you for covering this event.
How does it feel, given the fact that you've reached part of your set targets for your future?
The honest truth is it's exciting, and at every step you have to thank God. It has been God, it has been everything, and very grateful for UBC, for the enabling environment that you've created for us, that we are able to study while working, work-life balance and everything. We are grateful to UBC and to God really for this.
Maybe let us also first understand what course have you graduated in? What level have you reached right now that Ugandans need to also take a leave to see how best they can continue with their education studies?
Thank you very much. It's a marathon. I first did a diploma, postgraduate diploma in public administration and management. Later on, I continued to do a master's in public administration and management. So I'm graduating with a master's in public administration and management. So I'm a specialist now. I'm able to go out and manage and serve Ugandans.
Is it at the end of life? Should we say that now you've reached where you wanted to be, that no more further education maybe as far as this is concerned?
No. There is always space. There is always room up there. Yeah. Maybe, who knows, next week we'll be doing a PhD. She says she's going to do a PhD. We'll be heading for a PhD.
All right. Thank you so much. Maybe your last words to the viewer who is watching UBC.
There is no limit to anything. There's nothing that can stop you from even advancing, even when you are 50, 60, and 70. The sky is not even the limit these days.
All right, thank you so much. That is Mr. Alfred Joe Mohendo, one of our staff. Of course, those are graduating from UBC. As you can see right now, that is the procession that is going on right now, of course, being led by the Uganda Prisons Service. Very smart, donned in their brick brown attire, but of course, with those capes, you can see how they're really making this ceremony very colorful at this very particular time. Of course, this is a mixture of names and things. These are people who are leading the procession. Of course, this is a symbol that really shows that the ceremony has really started, given the fact that our guest of honor and also other invited guests have taken center stage. For now, let us get a feel of how it is like here at Management District.
Welcome our chief guest, Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Thomas Tayebwa, our Chancellor, dear Chancellor, Chief Justice Emeritus Bat Magunda Katurebe. We have our Chairperson, UMI Governing Council, Engineer Paul Kagoda, and the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Dantongo Ziwa. We are honored to have our Director General, Dr. James Nkata, the Director Programs and Students Affairs, Dr. Stanalas Kasozi Mulindwa, and we also have the Director of Finance and Administration, Dr. John Nakabago. You're most welcome. We have council members. We shall start with the anthems, starting with the Ugandan anthem, three stanzas, the East African anthem, and Uganda Management anthem. Thank you. Mr. Chancellor, sir, and chief guest, allow me to invite the head of Department of Distance Learning, Dr. Resti Mogeza, come here to say a prayer.
Our chief guest, the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, Thomas Chayewa, our beloved Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen, shall we humble ourselves for a word of prayer? Almighty God, we thank you for the gift of life. We gather here to carry out the responsibilities bestowed on us. We beseech thee for the wisdom, foresight, and courage to transact the business of the Institute in such faithful and fair manner so as to promote its development. We recognize that by diligently carrying out the responsibilities bestowed on us, we serve our fellow human beings as you would want us to do. We do all this for the glory of your name. Amen.
Our dear Chancellor, His Lordship, Chief Justice Emeritus Bart Magunda Katurebe, we kindly constitute the congregation.
I constitute this assembly into a congregation of Uganda Management Institute for the conferment of degrees, award of postgraduate diplomas and ordinary diplomas for the academic year 2023-2024.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to invite the Director General, Uganda Management Institute, Dr. James Nkata, to address the congregation.
Our chief guest, the Honorable Deputy Speaker of Parliament, the Honorable Minister of State of Higher Education and Representative, the Chancellor of Uganda Management Institute, Honorable Members of Parliament, Head of Public Service and Secretary to Cabinet, all permanent secretaries present, all MPs present, chairperson and members of UMI Governing Council, distinguished members, guests, in your respective capacities, ladies and gentlemen. Right Honorable Speaker, Mr. Chancellor, sir, distinguished guests, staff, parents, and the most importantly, our graduates here today, good morning. It gives me much honor to welcome you, Honorable Deputy Speaker, and thank you for accepting our invitation. We do not take it for granted. It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as we celebrate the 22nd graduation ceremony of UMI. This moment marks not only the personal milestone for each of our graduates, but also affirms the etches in the endurable mark that UMI continues to imprint on the public sphere of this country. The Institute has operated under a fairly favorable environment created by the continued government support and stability of the country. Through you, our chief guest, we thank the Parliament of Uganda for the continuous support to this institute whenever issues of the institute, including the budget issues, come to the floor of Parliament. We pray this support continues uninterrupted. Mr. Chancellor, sir, in this graduation cycle, we shall present to you a total of 3,294 graduates. These include 10.
UBC, inspiring Uganda. Coming soon on UBC.
Are you ready to take your fitness journey to the next level?
Education and sports for a 2-year, 7.7 billion Uganda shillings World Bank funded project under the Uganda Secondary Education Expansion Project. This project aims at improving teaching and learning across the country. UMI is delivering a certificate of competence leadership and management training to 3,300 secondary school head teachers and 3,300 head teachers and over 100 cluster center coordinators across the country. To date, we have covered Eastern and Western Uganda, and in May of this year, we shall be in Northern Uganda. Uganda Management Institute has also been contracted by the Ministry of Public Service to develop this country's 15-year public service administration reform model that will produce guidance to all public institutions for the purpose of creating synergies for improved service delivery and reduce costs of doing business in the government. UMI is yet to sign an MOU with the Makerere University, Kampala, and Science Training Institute of Social Development and the Ministry of Gender and Social Development to deliver a certified course on essential social risk management in Uganda. Very soon, this project will expand under the GROW project in various parts of the country, working under the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development. We are also into partnership with other government agencies, both private and public, and we will continue to deliver on other capacity initiatives in this country, such as those with the UPDF, Uganda Police, Bwebaja, Uganda People's Defense, Uganda Air Force, Uganda Prison Service in Ruzira, and the Ministry of Local Government, Office of the Inspector of Government, GIZ, Enebo, Uganda Heart Institute, and many others. In addition, Mr. Chancellor, sir, our schools have made tremendous achievement. The School of Business and Management is committed to advancing its programs through research and innovation-driven approach to knowledge dissemination with a strong emphasis on practical, industry-relevant skill development. The school is actively exploring ways to enhance its curriculum in response to global technology advancements. This transformation will be achieved through the ongoing engagement with industry leaders, alumni, and stakeholders to ensure our programs remain aligned with evolving market needs and industry trends. Staying at the forefront of technological advancement by continuously reviewing and updating our curriculum to equip our graduates with the cutting-edge skills necessary for success in digital economy, and fostering a meaningful community engagement by collaborating with government agencies, businesses and profit organizations, and other stakeholders to create hands-on learning opportunities beyond the classroom. Under the School of Management Sciences, a memorandum of understanding between the Uganda Management Institute and Nelson Mandela University was signed on September 15th in 2023 and has facilitated academic collaboration, enabling UMI faculty to contribute to the Nelson Mandela University Journal of Business Administration. As a result, 5 academic staff members have successfully submitted their manuscripts for consideration. In pursuit for advancing doctoral training and research capacity, the school co-hosted the second paper development workshop on 31st October and 1st November 2024 in collaboration with the University of Hamburg and Makerere University Business School. This initiative, funded by the European Group of Organizational Studies, provided doctoral candidates and emerging scholars with a platform to refine their research under guidance. The PhD in Administration and Management has been re-accredited with a substantive modification to enhance academic rigor and research output. The key revisions in this program include an introduction of 4 core modules. Those are philosophy of social sciences, pedagogy, scholarly writing, and the computer application in research. An increase in doctoral research seminar and the colloquiums to foster scholarly engagement has been fostered. In addition, for research only and publication only PhD pathways alongside the traditional coursework and research have been developed. Furthermore, academic diversification continues with the development of a Master of Science in Digital Logistics and Entrepreneurship, designed to address emerging trends in digital economies and supply chain innovation. Mr. Chancellor, sir, our School of Civil Service, Public Administration and Governance is still rooted in the legacy of the Institute of Public Administration. The school remains the central to Uganda Management Institute's mission of advancing public sector excellence. The school is committed to strengthening governance, and we have partnered with the Ministry of Public Service to co-run the Civil Service College in Jinja. We have also launched a postgraduate diploma in diplomacy and international relations and invite government entities, security agencies, trade bodies, and international organizations to participate in this program. The school has the following upcoming milestones. 1, March 2025, it is hosting a professional chair in diplomacy and international relations for 12 months. And 2, it is also planning to convene a regional expert panel on the DRC and the Great Lakes region, fostering diplomatic solutions to the persistent challenges. We urge our partners and stakeholders to engage with these transformative initiatives. The School of Distance Learning and Information Technology is dedicated to advancing ICT education, training, and research while transforming the institute programs to distance and e-learning formats, aligning with the Vision 2020 and the Institute Strategic Plan. The school focuses on equipping professionals across the sectors with essential ICT skills to drive socio-economic development. The school has rolled out a new programs for 2025-2026. These include a postgraduate diploma in cyber security and computer forensics, data science and artificial intelligence, business and data analysis. Additionally, the school will introduce e-learning versions of the postgraduate diplomas in the human resource management and the procurement and supply management chain to enhance accessibility. Mr. Chancellor, sir, UMI is shifting to a research and innovation-led MDI, prioritizing practical learning over conventional teaching. The focus is on generating localized knowledge to address governance and management challenges. By the time UMI enrolls students from the reformed national curriculum, national education system, the transformation will be complete for a seamless fit. Our UMI Research Ethics Committee was accredited in 2024. Ethical clearance is now mandatory for master's and PhD students, improving research quality. UMI continues to influence and improve public policy through research and public dialogues. Our Management Business Incubation Center supports business growth through incubation activities, connects entrepreneurs with the key stakeholders, and partners with UDB and the MOBs to mentor UDB beneficiaries in UMI centers of Mbale, Guru, Mbarara from March to September. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the staff of UMI, since the last graduation, our academic staff have made 60 publications. These are the 2 books, 4 book chapters, and the 54 peer-reviewed articles in journals. 37 academic staff are now listed on the Google Scholar, and 28 are recognized as scientists, 8 in the top 70 per side. We hosted the 43rd APAM Roundtable Conference, where 30 of our staff attended and presented the papers. Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to turn to our graduates. Our graduates, this is the moment. This moment reflects the dedication, resilience, and intellectual spirit that define our institution. I personally salute our PhD graduates for having arrived at this pinnacle of this academic journey. The inquiry into knowledge has only begun. You have now signed an agreement to be a lifelong student and inquirer into knowledge. You are no longer ordinary. Today you become doctors of philosophy, a special tribe of academicians. Take with you the lessons you have learned with UMI, but never forget the people who walk this journey with you. Stay connected, support one another, and contribute to the communities that nurtured you. In doing so, you will not only enhance your own success, but also create a ripple effect of progress for many others. Variously, return to enrich your alma mater. Mr. Chancellor said education is more than just acquiring knowledge. It's about curiosity, discovery, and the continuous pursuit of learning. As you step beyond the doors of UMI, I encourage you to carry these values with you. Research and innovation are the cornerstones of trainings we offer to UMI. Global research and innovation have always been at the heart of progress. Every major achievement in art, technology, and sociology has been driven by those who dare to ask questions, challenge norms, and seek solutions. No matter your chosen field, I urge you to cultivate a mindset of inquiry. Beyond research, lifelong learning is essential in a world that is constantly evolving. The degrees and diplomas you receive today are not just certificates of achievements, but they are reminders that education is an ongoing journey. You have a responsibility to be critical thinkers and active participants in shaping society. Whether in governance, healthcare, education, or sustainability, or your knowledge and skills give you the power to influence positive change. The world needs thoughtful leaders, ethical decision makers, and individuals who are willing to stand up for justice and progress. Use your education to not only build successful careers, but also to contribute meaningfully to our communities. Mr. Chancellor, sir, much of the Institute is running smoothly. There are challenges the Institute is trying to overcome. Among them, Mr. Chancellor, sir, include lack of funding for capital and infrastructure development of Mbarara, Mbale, and Kampala. Increasing demand of UMI remote services, yet we are short on the capital funding to facilitate this sphere. The Institute requires about 15.4 billion to commence the desired and planned development initiatives. The East also experiences inadequate funding to recruit new staff and to promote deserving members of staff. Currently, the teaching staff's level are below average as per the staff structure. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the Institute requires 1.7 billion to bring on board new staff to support the delivery of VMI services. And lastly, limited funding towards research and innovation to support the Institute's strategic direction. Our Chief Guest, sir, will request your support in securing the required funds to overcome the challenges. I once again congratulate our grand ones here today on the feat well achieved. Allow me to remind our grand ones that a UMI alumni never sits in the passenger seat, is always in the driver's seat. So go back and sit in the driver's seat wherever you are, for God and my country.
Thank you so much, Director General, Dr. James Nkata. Mr. Chancellor, sir, permit me to request you to address the congregation.
Our chief guest, the Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Thomas Tayebwa, the Honorable Minister of State for Higher Education and Sports, Honorable Members of Parliament, the Head of Public Service, Permanent Secretaries, the Chairperson and members of the UMI Governing Council, the Director General, the graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great honor to stand before you today as we congregate in this convocation to celebrate commitment, drive, and the determination to get oneself better. When you better yourself by way of study, you nurture contacts, test your value system, and your worldview is put to test. You meet others with divergent views, and all these combined make you a graduate. We gather to reflect on the role of research, community engagement, and innovative approaches to education, work ethic, technology, and justice and conflict resolution in shaping a peaceful and prosperous society. At Uganda Management Institute, we are committed to generating knowledge that informs policy, strengthens institutions, and transforms communities for the better. Graduation is just a culmination of years of hard work. It is the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with opportunities, challenges, and responsibilities. As you step forward into this next phase of your life, I urge you to reflect on an essential value that has been instrumental in your journey, the value of community. The world you are carrying your skills set to is intricate, ever-evolving, and teeming with opportunity. It calls for individuals who are not only intellectually adept, but also compassionate, ingenious, empathetic, guided by unwavering integrity and emotional intelligence. Be audacious in your aspirations, resolute in your convictions, and committed to the pursuit of lifelong learning. True success is not measured by accolades or material wealth, but by the legacy you build and the lives you uplift. Later in this speech, I shall talk about two concepts that I have reflected on and I find dear to society: the concept of conflict resolution and its tenet offspring, alternative justice systems. Let me turn to the all-important issue of research. Like I did at the last graduation convocation, I would like to appreciate the investment in research, both by the Institute and the graduates here. It is imperative that as a country, we invest in research if we are to continue existing as a people. The race to space is anchored in the desire to solve the need for the infinite resources that we use as a species. Those societies, those that crack the next fire source, will control humanity. As Africans, we cannot be absent from this new search for modern fire and stone. only up to investment in scientific research, but with a human fear, will get us there. Right Honourable Speaker, I ask Parliament to be very resolute on investment into research. UMI will be your go place for policy-based research collaborations. Research is the cornerstone of innovation and progress. It provides us with evidence-based solutions to the complex challenges our government, our organizations, and communities face. As an institution of higher learning, we must foster a culture of inquiry, ensuring that our research addresses national and regional priorities. By bridging the gap between academia and policymakers, our research must translate into actionable strategies that promote good governance, economic development, and social well-being. I encourage our scholars to focus on pragmatic solutions, ones that address issues such as governance inefficiencies, economic resilience, and peace building. Community engagement as a pillar of societal transformation. UMI as an institute is not an isolated entity. It thrives when it actively engages with the community it serves. We must continue to work closely with local leaders, businesses, and civil society organizations to drive sustainable development. Through capacity building programs, policy dialogues, and civic education, we can empower our people with the knowledge and skills necessary to solve local challenges. Community engagement must be at the heart of our work, ensuring that knowledge is not confined to classrooms and research papers, but is applied to improve lives. I now turn to a subject I hold dear: alternative justice systems for peaceful coexistence. Right Honourable Speaker, I am in this official retirement a student and advocate of alternative justice systems, and I would like to make a plea on this subject that I find not only very close to my professional practice, but also to a calm, peaceful coexistence in our communities. That is the theory of alternative justice systems. The formal judicial system plays a pivotal role in dispensing justice, but is often overburdened, slow, and sometimes inaccessible to marginalized groups. Alternative justice systems include mediation, arbitration, and traditional dispute resolution mechanisms, and they offer complementary solutions that are efficient, community-driven, and culturally relevant. I urge Parliament to closely look at formalizing and advocating for this. To UMI and the graduates here today, research into alternative justice systems and their implementation and benefit society will enrich our contribution to society. Many of you from here will be senior public officers serving in various capacities. You will be confronted with the disputes in society or at your workplaces. Your ability to help in resolving those conflicts will be paramount and a reflection of the training you have obtained from this institution. By integrating traditional African conflict resolution methods within modern legal frameworks, we can foster justice that is restorative rather than punitive. This approach enhances social cohesion, reduces case backlogs in courts, and strengthens community bonds. Our institutions must research and promote these methods to ensure their legitimacy and effectiveness in becoming the backbone of an equitable society. Right Honourable Speaker, may I use this opportunity and through you to have a message to the Honourable Legislature. Conflict is not managed properly. Conflict, if not managed properly, can be a major impediment to progress. Whether in government, workplaces, or communities, disagreements are inevitable. However, the way we handle these disputes determines whether they lead to growth or destruction. In government, conflict often arises from competing interests, policy disagreements, or resource allocation. We must institutionalize mechanisms for dialogue, consensus building, and transparent decision making to foster national unity and stability. In workplaces, disputes can hinder productivity and morale. Organizations must adopt conflict resolution strategies such as negotiation, open communication, and employee mediation programs to create harmonious work environments. You graduates here today should go and be the champions of systemic conflict resolutions. At the community level, disputes over land, resources, and cultural differences require structured mediation processes that uphold justice and equity while preserving relationships and empathy. Community leaders and institutions like ours must provide platforms for dialogue and reconciliation to prevent escalation into violence. Mr. Director General and the head of the Research Center, I urge you to source for funds to provide training to community leaders on conflict resolutions and alternative justice systems. There is a lot of possibilities of funding towards this area of amicable, sociable, and conscionable living. As we look ahead, I would like, on behalf of UMI, to reaffirm and commit the Institute to research-driven solutions, active community participation, and innovative approaches to justice and conflict resolution. As a management institute, UMI must put herself at the forefront of finding solutions to public conflict and the various social and political pressures that cause disharmony and threaten to tear the social fabric. We can only be relevant if we have answers to a people's questions, not just provide procedures to places of work. Uganda Management Institute will continue to be a hub of knowledge, a bridge between academia and policy, and a catalyst for sustainable peace and development. The knowledge you have acquired here must be used meaningfully to participate in public discourse on matters of public interest. As land people, your impact must be seen and felt. I feel very happy and proud when I see some of our own, like Professor Karieja, appearing on television, giving opinions and ideas on topical issues. I urge all of you academics, policymakers, business leaders, and community members to work together in creating a society where conflicts are resolved peacefully, justice is accessible to all, and knowledge is used as a tool for transformation. People must be encouraged to open their minds when dealing with society issues. When people close their minds to thinking and new ideas, society goes into problems. As one writer put it, minds, like parachutes, only work when open. Many people who refuse to open their minds to new ideas or advice later regret it, and often they do so after much harm to themselves or to society. Let us all open our minds to new ideas and concepts so that together we can build a Uganda that thrives on unity, justice, and shared prosperity. Once again, congratulations to the graduates, and thank you for listening to me. For God and my country.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chancellor. Chancellor, sir, allow me to introduce some of the people in your tent before we move to the next level. We have got our dear chairperson of Uganda Management Governing Council, Engineer Dr. Stephen Paul Kagoda. We also have the Vice Chairperson, UMI Governing Council, Honorable Dr. Margaret Nantongoziwa. Yeah, we have got the Director General of Uganda Management Institute, Dr. James Nkata. We have got the Director Programs and Students Affairs, Dr. Stanalas Dr. Stanalas Kasozi Mulindwa. We have also got the Director Finance and Administration, who is Secretary to Governing Council and is also President of the African Association of Public Administration and Management, APAM, Dr. John Nakabago. Sir, we have council members. We have other council members, and these include, we have the KCCA representative, Mr. Male Kenneth. We have got Mr. Alinafe Kalule, who happens also to be the APAM representative. We have Associate Professor Gerard Kareja. We have got Mr. Abubakar Sekajako, who is students. We have got Mr. Charles Okoth Owol, public representative. He's over there. Allow me, Mr. Chancellor, sir, to recognize the presence of our former directors. We have got Mr. James Kalebo, former director, Uganda Management Institute, is with us. We have also got former Director General, Dr. John Chiagan Subuga. And last we have the former Director of Finance and Administration, Mr. Deo Rukonji Bosa. Allow me at this moment to invite the representative of the Minister, Mr. Mukwatampola Muzaffar, Commissioner, Admissions, Scholarship and Students Affairs, who is going to make comments, present the Minister's remarks. And thereafter, I request Mr. Mukwatampola to invite our chief guest, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Thomas Tayebwa, to address the congregation. Thank you.
Our chief guest, the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, honorable ministers present, honorable members of Parliament present, the Chancellor of Uganda Management Institute, the Chairperson and members of UMI Governing Council, the Director General and staff of the Uganda Management Institute, special invited guests, parents, guardians, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. My name is Mukwatampola Muzamil. I'm Commissioner in the Directorate of Higher Education in the Ministry of Education and Sports, specifically responsible for scholarships and student affairs. I'm here to represent the Honorable Minister of State for Higher Education, Dr. Jesse Muyingo, who had been invited to be part of this ceremony. But because of other equally important duties, he has not been able to be here, and therefore asked me to represent him. I have a written message which you allow me deliver verbatim. The message reads, "It is my honor to be with you here today to celebrate this momentous occasion. I bring you greetings from the First Lady and Minister of Education and Sports, Mama Kataha Janet Museveni. The Minister of Education and Sports appreciates the great role the Uganda Management Institute is doing in training managers for this country in almost every sector. As a ministry, we are particularly proud of your participation in the Uganda Secondary Education Expansion Project by building capacity of our school leaders. We are sure that your support will lead to more efficient leaders in our schools across the country. The message to the graduates. I would like to congratulate all the graduates for having reached this day. Congratulations, our dear graduates. May the knowledge and skills you have attained at Uganda Management Institute make your future bright. Today marks a significant milestone in your academic journey, and I am thrilled to share in your joy and jubilation. You present the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. You have now been equipped with knowledge, skills, and critical thinking abilities that will serve you well in your future endeavors. Please note that education is not just about acquiring knowledge, but also about cultivating wisdom, character, and compassion. As you go forth, I encourage you to make a positive impact in the world. As you embark on this new chapter, you'll definitely face challenges, but also opportunities that will test your resolve, creativity, and resilience. Remember that success is not just about achieving your goals, but also about staying true to your values. Staying true to your values, principles, and faith. I urge you not to lose sight of your purpose, but you should also remain focused. Today, we celebrate your academic achievements, which are a testament to your hard work and perseverance. Your late night study sessions, early morning coffee runs, and countless hours of research have paid off. As you go forth, I challenge you to use your skills and knowledge to make a positive impact in the world. Remember, your education is not just a personal achievement, but also a tool for transforming your communities, workplaces, and families. As Ministry of Education and Sports, we are very proud of you, and we are very hopeful that you are going to cause a very positive impact to our country. Mr. Chancellor, sir, with those remarks from the Honourable Minister of State for Higher Education, I come to the end, but before I do so, I've been given another assignment to invite the chief guest. I now have the honor to invite our chief guests, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honourable Thomas Taebwa, to address the congregation. You're welcome, Honourable Deputy Speaker.
Thank you. Mr. Chancellor, sir, the representative of the Minister of State for Higher Education, my colleagues, members of Parliament, Your Excellencies, ambassadors, the Chairperson, Council, and your colleagues, the Director General, and most importantly, our graduates of today. I can only say congratulations. And in a special way, allow me to congratulate my sister, Rosemary Seninde, who is graduating with a PhD today, and my colleagues in Parliament, Honourable Minister Godfrey Kabyanga, MA Public Administration, Honourable Feta Geoffrey, MBA, Honourable Brenda Namkuta, Postgraduate Diploma in Monitoring, and Honourable Gabriel Okumu, and my sister Mildred Atweise. I saw her around. So I'm always happy to see my colleagues and friends. Today we are here celebrating your resilience, your hard work, your determination, and your discipline. It's not a mean feat, because I know very many people would have loved to be here, but because of what it requires to be here, they would rather take a shortcut of Nasa Road. They cannot manage a long cut. They would rather go for a shortcut. So it's a big honor for me to be here, to congratulate you and witness this very important milestone in your lives. Mr. Director General, I always feel privileged to be invited here. And UMI is now my home, because it's my second time to be here. When I was appointed government chief whip, my first official function was to preside over graduation here. And now, as a deputy speaker, I'm back. It seems whenever I come here, I get good luck. Thank you. What we are interested in as a government is to see you become problem solvers, because we already have enough graduates. We have many of them, very many, but we have a few problem solvers. And this is what I love about UMI, because UMI, you've been able to shape our public service, you've been able to shape our civil society, you have been able to shape our research agenda, you've been able to shape the future of this country by training credible and able managers that have helped this country develop a resilient economy and go on a transformation journey. I congratulate UMI, and I hope we continue supporting you so that you can achieve this critical agenda. Now to you, the graduates, I hope and I pray that you'll be professionals of integrity, professionals who are looking forward to the future of their country being much better than how it is today. Professionals who will be good ambassadors of this great institution. Because if the previous graduates of this institution had not been good ambassadors, I don't think you would be here. You've been here because of the success story of this institution that is embedded in the way its alumni have taken themselves. So now you have a great challenge of being better ambassadors to this great institution, because the moment it grows in integrity, the moment it grows in ranking, the moment it grows in the role it plays in society, that growth is added on your academic transcript. So it is a challenge to you to ensure that you keep the name and integrity of this institution. And I do hope also the management keeps the name and integrity of this institution. And I'm really happy to see my brother, Engineer Kagoda, here, with whom I worked at Makerere University Council for some good years, being the chairperson council. He knows some of us are very strong on issues of keeping a strong institution, of fighting duplication of courses, and I want to congratulate you, Director General, for ensuring that you strengthen the current courses you have, instead of duplicating the different courses, like I see in many institutions. I want to challenge you as graduates that this graduation is not a final journey. You've not reached your destination. No. Instead, you've just begun a journey of continuous learning, of self-improvement, and of growth. The moment you go and you say, I'm done, you know, it's my brother Odonga Oto who used to tell us that Professor Ogenga Ratigo is educated so much, he has a PhD and is a professor. The man went to school to the extent that one day, when he woke up, he found a signpost on his door saying, no more school ahead for you. You know? No. You have to continue running. The current deputy governor, Bank of Uganda, he was a professor, but he went for an MBA. I've seen for senior professors going for diplomas, going for certificates. So it's very, very important. Don't be comfortable. Don't just go into celebration, but challenge yourself to more celebration, to more graduations, to more professional improvement. And that's the only way you will benefit from your academic credentials. I also urge you to love your country. Sometimes we behave as if we have another country. You write off your country. But when I see the steps this country has taken, I feel proud about it. And I feel proud the elders that we have, the role they've played in putting our country back onto a journey of transformation, onto a road of transformation. I really, really feel proud. It's a country where anyone can have opportunities. I don't think when I was growing up, dreaming of being a teacher in secondary school, I never thought that without someone hand-holding me, having a political godfather, having who, I never thought I would ever reach where I've reached. But I've taken my chances. I've been focused. I've been intentional. Because procrastination is what we usually focus on. But the moment you know that with your determination, even the sky won't be the limit. You are going to be speakers, you are going to be presidents, you are going to be CEOs of top companies, you are going to be permanent secretaries. It's only you who can limit yourselves. It's only you who can limit yourselves. The moment you say, I don't have any boundaries in what I'm doing and in what I'm determined to achieve, I'm really, really sure that you will achieve beyond what anyone ever thought that you would get. But this will require a lot of discipline. It will require a lot of discipline and sacrifices. Like in diplomacy, we say there is no free lunch. There is no free success. There is no free success. You know? Because sometimes I'm watching, like on social media, I say, if for example, I posted myself dancing Hozambe, I would have 1 million likes in 20 minutes. If I posted the speech I've made here, I would have only 20 likes in 2 days. Now, it's a challenge. Where is your focus? Is it in Hozambe Shifra? Or it's asking ourselves difficult questions of our generation? I think that's where we are missing it. So I urge you that please, let's make those sacrifices, then we shall be able to reap the benefits of our hard work. Finally, I've heard you, Director General. Yes, it's a shame when you have an institution, a university, where you don't promote academic professionals. Really, that's really, really wrong. And that's why now we have refocused and said academic institutions, our universities, must be funded so that they can be able to promote their staff who meet the qualifications. Because if you have enough peer-reviewed papers, you've done the publications, you have done mentoring, you have met all the requirements provided for in the human resource manual of your institution. And I was meeting a certain institution which has not promoted for 10 years. And we said, no, this is unacceptable. So I urge you, please, share with us your promotion plan so that we can provide you that funding, working with the government. It's one of the priorities we are going to focus on in this coming financial year. On research, yes, we must fund our own research as a government, because he who pays the piper calls the tune. And I think we have learned lessons. Most of the countries globally are now looking inward in terms of funding. They are having their national priorities. Citizens of the countries who have been helping us so much are asking that before you solve our internal problems in our countries, why are you sending money abroad? So we have to go back, we rethink, we reprioritize, we make serious sacrifices. We fight issues that make us lose money. We fight corruption. We ensure we bring integrity in what we are doing. You know, I see the Deputy IGG here, Dr. Patricia. When she gives you the statistics, and corruption is in many ways. There is corruption out of your laziness. If you don't do your work, then that's corruption, because you're cheating. If you're a lecturer and you're supposed to have a teaching load minimum 10 hours, and you only do 4 hours, then it's a problem. We are losing money, you know. We are losing money, so we must do much. But we now need research from you that is going to support our strategy as a government. We have a 10-fold growth strategy where we want to grow our economy from $55 billion to $500 billion by 2040. Now, anyone who is going to help their country, this is what we are going to focus on. And our strategy is based on 8 Ms: agro-industrialization, tourism, mineral development, science, technology, and innovation. We believe if we focus on these areas, we are going to transform our country, and I do hope, Mr. Director General, if you really want us to support you on research, okay, your research must be aligned with the national interests of the government and the country and the future plans of this country. So I urge you, UMI, to take the lead in ensuring that we achieve this critical agenda. I congratulate you and thank you for inviting me.
Director General and sing him off.
Those were the wise words from the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker of our Parliament of Uganda, and we really appreciate his speech. We appreciate his words. I'm sure we have picked a number of points that he has raised as we proceed with our ceremony. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we really appreciate and thank our chief guest as he gets out. And I have been also reminded that we need to recognize that the chief guest is not only the Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Speaker, but he has been appointed lately as the President of the Organization of Africa, Caribbean, Pacific States Parliamentary Assembly and co-president of the European Union Joint Parliamentary Assembly. We congratulate him upon that appointment, and we are proud to associate with him in that capacity. Mr. Chancellor, sir, allow me to continue and recognize other guests in the congregation, and I will at this moment take a pleasure to introduce the members of the Diplomatic Corps, and I request them to stand up for recognition. Members of the Diplomatic Corps from different countries. Thank you very much for honoring our occasion. Mr. Chancellor, sir, I also recognize again Mrs. Dera Katuram, who is the former Deputy Head of Public Service and Secretary of the Cabinet. Chancellor, sir, allow me to introduce to you SCP Hilary Bisanga, representing the Commissioner General of Police or Prisons. Mr. Chancellor, sir, we still have a number of council members present here. One of our own is the former council chairperson, Chief Francis X.K. Rwanga. Chancellor, sir, we also recognize one other council member, Mrs. Naun Namara Nasasira. Chancellor, sir, we also have Mr. Ronnie Rubanga Ken, the council member. There is also Ms. Charity Nduhura, council member. We have other council members representing different constituencies. Mr. Dr. Adrian Binebyabo for the alumni. We have Dr. Bongomin for the academics of UMI. Associate Professor Karija Gerard had been introduced, I think. That one represents the Senate on the Council. We have with us Dr. Abeika Moki Muhammad, Commissioner, Policy Development and Capacity Building, Office of the President. We have Dr. Namakula Amar Chinene Nsereko, Senate Member, UMI. We have Dr. Patricia Chano Keya, Deputy Inspector General of Government. We have Dr. Herbert Mukasa, Principal YMCA. And together with him is Ms. Rosaline Birungi Sebaleke from YMCA also. Mr. Chancellor, I request the deans of UMI that are seated here with us to stand up for recognition. Deans of different schools. Yeah, Mr. Chancellor, sir, I also recognize a representative for the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Local Government, Haj Semuto M. Karfan. Chancellor, sir, at this moment, allow me to have a halt. We shall introduce more as we go on. Mr. Chancellor, sir, at this moment, I would wish to request the Institute Registrar to step here and invite deans of different schools to present graduates that are present here for this very occasion. Institute Registrar, you're welcome.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to invite deans of schools, present graduates for the conferment of degrees award of postgraduate diplomas and ordinary diplomas of Uganda Management Institute for the 2023-2024 academic year. Mr. Chancellor, sir, they will be presented in the following order. School of Civil Service, Public Administration and Governance. First present the ordinary diplomas as a curtain raiser by Associate Professor Silva Kugonza. School of Management Science, Associate Professor Gerard Kareje. School of Distance Learning and Information Technology, Associate Professor Jennifer Rosa Duo. School of Civil Service will come again to present the postgraduate diplomas and masters, Associate Professor Sylvester Kugonza. And then we shall have the School of Business and Management represented by the Dean, Dr. Pade Mugambe. I now invite Dr. Sylvester Kugonza to come and present his participants.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the names of participants who satisfied the requirements of Uganda Management Institute for the award of Ordinary Diploma in Public Administration and Community Development for the academic year 2023-2024. Adengo Christine, Aine Jovan Kahirwa, Akinyi Lindsay Karen, Anyu Nicodemus, Hamba Hassan, Coach Peter March, Nabosa Shamim, Nabugo Amina, Nakato Sare, and Opeto Blasio Benjamin.
I congratulate all those persons whose names have been read on being awarded the Ordinary Diploma in Public Administration and Community Development of Uganda Management Institute. Congratulations.
The supervisors will be requested to follow and accompany their students. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the names of participants who satisfy the requirements of Uganda Management Institute for the award of the Doctor of Philosophy in Management and Administration for the academic year 2023-2024. Achomo Elizabeth.
I confer upon you the PhD in Management and Administration of Uganda Management Institute. Congratulations.
Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikayalami.
Etiang Frederick.
I confer upon you the PhD in Management and Administration of Uganda Management Institute. Congratulations.
Wanga David.
The conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Zobu, zobu, anybody. Master. Toya dike, nenu dike. Toya dike, nenu dike. Kiye jamara dike ruenu, ekwe chenjigo. Kiye jamara dike ruenu, ekwe dagarigo.
I confer upon you the PhD in Management and Administration of Uganda Management Institute. Congratulations.
Muhanji Bernard Wakari.
Everything I look for is right in front of me. Everything I work for, everything I wish for, everything I look for is right in front of me. And she said, Haba haba, ucha saki baba. Haba haba, ucha saki baba. Ucha saki baba.
I confer upon you the PhD in Management and Administration of Uganda Management Institute. Congratulations.
P-Square. Hey. Hey. Ale. 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 Let's go. What you did? Oya sare wa ba kekere. Ewa bo ati today. Oya buru ko so make sara bara owe. Oya shake ni. Oya shake ni. Oya shake ni. Oya shake ni.
Nachimuli Letitia.
Let's go. What you did? Oya sare
I confer upon you the PhD in Management and Administration of Uganda Management Institute.
Nansubuga Seninde Rosemary. I confer upon you the PhD in Management and Administration of Uganda Management Institute.
Chancellor, sir, I have an honor to let's have order. Chancellor, sir, at this moment I would love to invite the Director of Programs and Students Affairs to come and invite you, the Chancellor, to receive an award from the Chartered Finance Analysts Challenge Award for Uganda Management Institute. This award is from the Chartered Finance Analysts Institute. The DPSA, or Director of Programs and Students Affairs, will also read the names of the participants who participated in this challenge. You're welcome, sir.
Chancellor, sir, I have the pleasure and the honor to invite Mrs. Narule Leticia, Madame Namboira Bitamisi, and Madame Justin Shute, who formed the UMI team that participated in the Financial Analysis Research Challenge organized by the Chartered Financial Analysis Institute, and emerged the best team in Uganda after competing with all other universities in Uganda, including Makerere University, MOBS, Indeje, etc. This is testimony to the quality of our programs, quality of our lecturers, and the quality of our participants, whom others call students. They had a team manager, Dr. Pros Oluka. May I request them to present to you the award we got at the winning university in Uganda, and will be representing Uganda at the regional competition in Nairobi in April. Team manager, can you accompany these gallant ladies and the gentlemen so that they can present the award they won on behalf of UMI? Present the award to the Chancellor. Can you climb up and present the award?
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. I have a message for you.
May I also request the Chancellor to present the award to the team that won this competition. The team, can you go up for the award?
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Our participation is...
Who's leading you? Congratulations upon getting this award.
Our evidence on pillar 3 of international visibility and being a research-led institute. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Make I tell you, say that you in Jews in 1 month, in 1 week, you will sing a new song.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the names of participants who satisfy the requirements of Uganda Management Institute for the award of the Masters in Non-Governmental Organizations Management for the academic year 2023-2024. Sheila Innocent, Muchibi Karen, and Nakarioa Hadija.
I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the Masters in Non-Governmental Organizations Management of Uganda Management Institute. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the names of participants who satisfied the requirements of Uganda Management Institute for the award of the Masters of Supply Chain Management for the academic year 2023-2024. Asinde Naum Eloru Erickson, Kemirembe Sanyu Mebo, Chisaka Damali, Chisauzi Joel Karibala, Muhanji Tofa Arthur, Subuga Deo, Okiring Emmanuel Eridu, Olemo James, Ongole Tony, and Sekamate Yusuf.
Institute. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the names of participants who satisfy the requirements of Uganda Management Institute for the award of the Masters in Higher Education Management and Administration for the academic year 2023-2024. Abacha Otwawo Lawrence, Aine David, Babirie Serena, Wasamura Christopher, Laiki Nancy Scovia, Lukosi Peace Petra, Gwanga Charles Gobereza, Madoi Apollo, Mujenyi Moses, Namutevi Sisi, Nandago Shamusi, Pule Susan, and Wanjara Cephas.
Boy, is it worth it? Let me work it. Pull my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's your
I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the Masters in Higher Education Management and Administration of Uganda Management Institute. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the names of participants who satisfy the requirements of Uganda Management Institute for the award of the Masters of Public Procurement Management for the academic year 2023-2024. Abare Abare Mizamiri, Atwijuka Aran, Bako Heren, Jingo Ahmada, Kategaya Eria, Kukunda Mase, Madra William, Masiga Nicholas, Nachimbugwe Florence, Narwanga Brenda, Namubiru Hamida Musoke, Naisiko Mebo, Okau John Paul, Okot James, Okumu Gabriel, Sepuya Stephen, Wagaba Zubairi Kashirinji, and Wazemwa Deborah Oliver.
I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the Masters in Public Procurement and Management of Uganda Management Institute. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the names of participants who satisfy the requirements of Uganda Management Institute for the award of the Masters in Policy Development and Analysis for the academic year 2023-2024. Abigaba Jole, Achen Patricia, Agaba Ivan, Ajuga Majid Nasul, Asimwe Rosette, Karani Kenneth Okware, Chomuhendo Harriet, Lotiang Ambrose, Lutaro Richard, Namugambe Grace Rosette Kagwa, Nantale Stella, Odama Alfred, Ojok David Stephen, Otai Moses, Sempagara Siraj, and Sentare Simon Waswa, Taban Sabil, Yahewa Solomon.
I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the Master of Policy Development and Analysis of Uganda Management Institute. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the names of participants who satisfy the requirements of Uganda Management Institute for the award of the Masters in Higher Education Administration and Human Resource Development for the academic year 2023-2024. Adongot Christine, Ahisibwe Gerald, Alichisente Emmanuel, Atim Brenda, Bahemuka Edward, Ejang Esther Lois, Kagwa John Chrysostom, Kajobe Grace, Kamolu Ivan, Kasobia Stella, Kasole Sylvia, Kaziwe Joseph, Chimera Mohamud, Chizrach Jimmy Yonasan, Luiga Sandra Martha, Wanga John, Mbabazi Sawia, Mukasa Ronald, Muchala Asi, Mlechezi Davis, Nakato Safura, Narwada Sumaya, Namisi Geoffrey, Nanchazi Shahida, Nantare Jane, Natkunda Fiona, Natkunda Stavia, Nkabachenga Boniface, Seriko Andrew Hannington, Ojwang Isaac, Opolot Jacob Richards.
I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the Masters in Education Administration and Human Resource Development of Uganda Management Institute. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the names of participants who satisfy the requirements of Uganda Management Institute for the award of Masters in Institutional Management and Leadership for the academic year 2023-2024. Aganyira Esther, Aichiriza Josephine Blessing, Akite Alice, Akua Clementia, Asimwe Benson, Asimwe Jane, Asingwire Hilaria, Atim Fiona Oyat, Blick Vanessa, Guanica Ivan, Dale Simon James, Digo Claudia, Eshel Andrew, Edau Peter, Ezaru Lucy, Hasasha Kurusum, Isa Michael, Kahunde Monica, Karema Hudson, Karugaba Beck Adrian, Chirunga Emily, Kutegana Emmanuel, Kwesiga Innocent, Kweyamba Vianney, Chamanywa Hilary, Chomohanji Lilian, Runyoro Mary Immaculate, Ruswata Moses, Rualira Noah Deogracious, Mate Lydia, Mboizi Robert Nehemiah, Muchunguzi Grace, Muhirwe Yovan, Muwesa Judith, Nabimanya Wilbur, Nagawa Robina, Nairuba Hilda, Najoba Grace, Nakamia Catherine, Narubo Awirunji Martha, Namara Shira, Nambogo Jacent Kaira, Namisango Catherine Jibwa, Namufuta Priscilla, Nasikumbi Vanessa, Ndiaishimeza Dennis, Dego Ramadan, Nichiza Ruth, Ngono Moses, Nisi Marina, Koyo Isaac, Sasilwe Joanita, Obarim Joel, Odiek Marino, Okelo Kennedy, Okelo Peter, Okiring Amos, Orupot Alex, Oroch Aldo, Othieno Isaac, Sechimpi Hudson, Sevioto Asadu, Sechkuvo Godfrey, Tumsabe Robert Chikomeko.
I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the Masters in Institutional Management and Leadership of Uganda Management Institute. Congratulations.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the names of participants who satisfy the requirements of Uganda Management Institute for the award of Masters in Public Administration for the academic year 2023-2024. Ashakara Esther Okurut, Adoch Betty, Aguero Samantha, Atkunda Site, Akeza Michelle, Akubonabona Yusuf, Alum Fiona, Amanda Eunice, Amanya Kakwini Richard, Ankunda Emmanuel, Apio Jane, Asimwe Susan, Bageiga Chantal, Bamuhemurwachi Caroline, Vangelana Amos, Begumisa Shifa, Busurwa David Julius, Dusabe Eliza Grace, Guma Warren Stewart, Higuira Frederick, Isabirye Idi, Itia Korit, Winnie Matilda, Kaba Semeza Doris, Kadu Anatoli Chirigwajo, Kagaba Rowena, Kajuma Kagaba Patrick, Kamujira Frank, Kamya John Bryan, Kansi Mehilda, Kasuga Amuri, Katumba Aaron, Chirunda William, Chisache Irene Budanga, Chisache Lilian, Chisitu Elisa, Kule Abraham, Chasime Clea Doreen, Cheine Senyonjo, Chove Lewis Benon, Gwanga Richard Besweri, Magoba Gloria, Bazira Frank, Boijana Samuel, Mirembe Dora, Misindo Ephraim, Moza Gnaiga Meso, Moses Onyait Okipi, Mukisa Ruth Esther, Mukundane Richard, Munywane Johnson, Musokwe Joseph, Nabakembo Kadla, Nabatanzi Reste, Nabaterwa Mwaula, Nabulo Caroline, Nafula Catherine Ngwabe, Nahabwe Stella, Namaja Sandra Nabola, Namara Daphne, Namara Rita, Nambi Ann Kasozi, Namudu Maria Gloria, Namusovya Sharita, Namutamba Shamina, Namwese Zirwacho, Nandu Brenda, Nankunda Diane, Nanyonga Madina, Nansubuga Aisha, Nanyonga Josephine Cheune, Ndajije Andrew, Knight Elizabeth, Nimsima Faith, Nsabimana Robert, Senga Nagawa, Nahurira Susan, Nuwahereza Charlotte, Odero Martin, Gwabugasha Alfred, Sonko Ronald, Semakura Paul, Serumaga Stephen Munji, Sozi Robert, Tumsime Caroline, Tumwine Ajiri, Tushabe Agnes, Tusime Julian Komunda, Wabuna David Pase, Wabiona Margaret, Walubiri Moses, and Wandera Charlotte.
I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the Masters in Public Administration of Uganda Management Institute. Congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the names of participants who satisfy the requirements of Uganda Management Institute for the award of the Master of Business Administration for the academic year 2023-2024. Abigawa Caroline, Achen Win Natalie, Adeka Boniface, Adeke Eunice Kevin, Adroru Maureen, Adumo Betty Haman, Agawa Pamela, Ahebwa Joan, Ahibisiwe Robert Yubu, Ainemabas Deborah, Ainomucha Tracy, Ainomucha Sarah, Ajava Chaka Mary, Akampulira Claire, Akero Mary Immaculate, Akidi Harriet, Akirol Judith, Akor Janet, Akuku Mase, Alaba Christine, Alecho Josam, Aliguma Andrew, Alokit Ann Rachel, Amede Jacqueline, Amono Joan, Ampumuza Sandra, Amuge Vicky, Amlen Magdalene, Anyakorit Christine, Arinda Arthur, Asasa Ronald, Ashunta Mary Adiero, Asimwe Kakuru, Baron, Atim Kevin Hope, Atino Lilian, Atwine Nicholas, Ayueka Isaac, Mariomusi Joanita, Bogere Martin, Bogere Robert, Bukwirwa Maxentia, Ulage Florence, Uyinza Bridget, Jasigarahu Patrick, Biencha Leonard, Dusabe Gerald, Feta Geoffrey, Gabula Joan, Garandi Isaac, Gamutunu Matayo, Gumisiriza Isaac, Higobero Habiba, Isioku Mary, Isoke Sandra Jane, Jamal Rachel, Kabahanuzi Angela, Kabari Shavik, Kadara Zahara, Kafero Zacharias, Kafeza Aloysius, Kafuma Joseph, Keishuka Edwin Enoch, Karibara Michael, Kamsime Vivian, Kandole Kamsha Dorothy, Kanyes Jedafin, Karamaji Christian, Kasime Natasha, Kasozi Michael, Kato Ezra, Kato Harrison Muyomba, Katsime Doreen, Kayongoreni, Kemirembe Gloria, Kemirembe Isabella, Chibirige Uthman, Choncho Rachel, Chilala Ronald, Chirunda Joseph, Chimba Ronald, Chizito Peter, Kobusinje Shira, Kwesiga Diana, Chaligonza Maureen, Chamba de Martin, Charles Ismail, Cheswa Mark Patrick, Arum Wendy Joan Aboye, Letaru Jovia, Rubegatwahwa, Rubwama Apollo, Lunyolo Vanessa Vivian, Mafavi Nanduga Aisha, Magova Emmanuel, Makoba Warimbwa Kevin, Maroba Dina, Mangusho Patrick, Masendi Nancy, Masco Jude Benda, Mutua Justin, Mayanja Alexander, Mazi Sumuyai, Mbabazi Doreen, Mbabazi Martha, Mbabazi Mole, Bonipa Gerard, Mbubi Margaret, Mbusa Richard, Mfitumuchiza Titus, Mirembe Joy Christian, Mpunge Patrick, Muganyizi Raymond, Mugerwa Micho, Mugide Halima Masibo, Mutisha Clive Emurwon, Mutisha Robert, Mugume Geoffrey, Mugumia Joshua, Muheirwe Moses, Muhindo Bernard, Muhwana Isaac, Mujawimana Rachel Juliet, Mukarazi Jonathan, Mukasa Charles, Muhwana Emmanuel, Mukisa Joseph Arthur, Mukungu Amos, Mranda David, Mulindwa Andrew Mwesige, Mundumetu Francis, Munduru Josephine, Mungurutek James, Murunji John, Musobo James, Musota Arthur, Mutalia Edward, Mutekanga Lawrence, Mutwe Martin, Mwebembezi Charity, Mwesige Andrew Mulindwa, Mwijuche Simon, Nabasa Martha, Nabagarika Carol, Nabakoza Grace, Nabasumba Betty, Nabidie Hope, Nabujibi Samari, Naburondo Shifura, na Hamya Kobusinje, na Juma Silvia, na Kayeshiba Samantha, na Kijowa Shamim, na Chitende Flavia, naku Goretti, naku Hanifa, na Chagaba Mathi Mutumba, na Lubowa Majori, na Lule Barbara, na Lunku Majore, na Lutaya Fiona, na Luwoza Mary, na Maganda Maureen, na Manya Flavia, na Mara Rebecca, na Matovu Sada, na Maweje Patricia, na Mono Solome, Nampa Esther Nziabake, na Mubiru Irene Chibuka, na Muganza Siada, na Mwanga Cynthia, na Nduga Clea, na Nkanja Penny na Shira, na Ncha Joan, na Sereko Roy, na Ntamu Lucia, na Ntege Jane, na Ntumbwe Gladys, na Ntume Karo, na Nyonjo Shanira, na Sasra Macklin, na Tukunda Flora, Ndote Yazidi, Nenda Steven, Nimsima Crescent, Ninsima Catherine, Niwamanya Daniel, Usubuga Michael, Nyangoma Judith, Nyesimire Christine, Ochen John David, Okarang Sam, Okelo Simon Peter, Okecho Valentine, Oketa Ivan, Oketa Victoria Cynthia, Opira Wilfred, Opit Christopher, Otai Moses, Otim Alex, Otim Edward, Otiek Emmanuel Petit, Urubuga Bernard, Gwendeire Andrew, Sechito Kenneth Justin, Sengendo Henry, Sentamu John Bosco, Sechibengo Richard, Semakura Aida, Senchima Elias, Senkubuge Ibrahim, Sesimba Razak, Sewankambo Deo, Suna Andrew, Takwana Hassan, Tambula Pamela, Chungwilwe Raymond, Tuheilwe Sandra, Tukahilwa Christine, Tuliwangula Joel, Tumsime Olivia, Tumwesi Jebeka, Tuijuche Dennis, Tuichilize Ruchan, Waibi Alex, Wamala James, Wamuwaya John Michael, and Wanyama Nelson.
I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read the Master of Business Administration of Uganda Management Institute.
London.
Hello, with everybody for you. I did just shake bello. What is up on bello? Bello, deliver like I get bello. If them say I say go sell them.
Écoutez,
Sambe Gombe, Mama Mapasa ya Zebola, Vital Kamere, Monsieur le maire du
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the names of participants who satisfied the requirements of Uganda Management Institute for the award of the postgraduate diploma in business computing management for the academic year 2023-2024. Akampishao Pamela, Batwale Rodney Dev, Enoku Silas, Mohammed Duncan Buhire, Musika Mwine Arnold, Nanteza Allen Rita, and Nuamanya Augustine.
Where are they? Are they standing? I congratulate all those persons whose names have been read on being awarded the postgraduate diploma in business computing of Uganda Management Institute.
Chancellor, sir, I have the honor to present to you the names of participants who satisfy the requirements of Uganda Management Institute for the award of the Postgraduate Diploma in Information Systems Management for the academic year 2023-2024. Akandora Blessed, Akelo Rita, Akwelele Lillian Teddy, Arum Phoebe Grace, Ashaba Diana, Chandiru Flavia, Iporutum Moshe, Kamioka Cosimas, Kermundo Felix, Chiberu John, Kiza Edison, Chomohendo Agnes, Lalam Violent Remy, Lanyero Judith, Lokoya Joshua, Lukwago Geshom, Nagadia Viola, Nanyonga Annette, Nanyonjo Regina,